I use this exact strategy to get my first 2 clients literally one day after launching my first campaign. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get your first client paying you $500 every single month within just 30 days. Now, before launching this strategy, I was absolutely obsessive about joining courses, and I had spent around $30,000 to learn every single thing I could on how to get clients. I remember the day before launching this strategy, I was told by a mentor, a really well-known mentor, has over 300,000 followers on X, that it would not work and only to run Facebook ads. And he said the main reason for that is because most people that I am hitting up, home improvement business owners, they actually do not end up checking their emails. And that is why he told me to only run Facebook ads. Well, the day after launching the campaign that I was launching, right, I sold 2 clients for SEO for the Google business pages. And I immediately ran to tell my roommate that I had officially broken the matrix, because not a lot of people were doing this at that time. Still, not a lot of people are doing this at the time. And it is a great time to get into what I am about to show you, right? So fast forward to today, only 3 months after launching our first campaign, we went from 10 clients to now being at 40 plus clients. And I can give you an example of where we're at. And you keep scrolling down here. We're at 42 clients here on the left, and at about $13,000 reoccurring revenue and over $15,000 monthly, right? So again, in this video, I'm going to give you the no BS way of how I did it so that you can get your own client paying you $500 monthly within just 30 days. And by the way, if you want personal mentoring from me through WhatsApp in your first 30 days of Go High Level for completely free, click the link below and head to laptop-freedom.com and schedule a call with me today. So now we're going to get into the 10 steps, 10 simple, easy steps that you need to take right now if you want to grow your company and go from literally zero to making, $13,000 to $15,000 within just 3 short months, right? 10 simple steps. The first one is to optimize a LinkedIn / social media account. And that is because when you search your first and last name, you want to come up as an authority. I can guarantee you anybody that you speak with on the phone, 99% of them are going to search your name and they're going to scroll down here until they find your LinkedIn and click it, right? So you want to make sure that you have a LinkedIn and other forms of social media accounts that are optimized, and you have at least 500 connections, everything looks really good, and you talk about yourself, talk about how you can help people and stuff like that, right? So really important to have all this set up before you start this strategy. So number 2, you want to create an offer/site. You absolutely need to create a site or a landing page that has testimonials, case studies, and more about how you can help people. Now, if you're just getting started, you only need more information about how you can help people. You don't actually have the case studies or the testimonials to get started, and that is completely fine, right? But when you scroll down here, you want to have, the offer at the top, of course. Down here, if you have any testimonials of anybody you've helped, then you want to put those there, case studies right after. But, the third most important thing is showing people how exactly you get them the results, right? So if you just have this part right here, and then maybe some videos about you, about what you do, from some YouTube videos of you actually speaking about it, you can put them here. And then a little bit more about your business, and then a way from them to schedule. That's all you have. That's completely fine. Most people don't even have this, right? So if you have this, you're already doing a lot better than most people, okay? And so number 3 is setting up the actual email accounts. So we're doing email campaigns towards, our target audience, which is going to be home improvement based businesses, but you can target pretty much anybody, B2B companies. You would just scrape them a little bit differently. And I'm going to get to that in a second, right? But setting up the email accounts. So I would recommend setting up at least 30 email accounts from Outlook, right? And we actually have, we go here, we actually have 87 email accounts here at the top. And it's really just Andre Slider at, and then my business something.com, right? So WealthLink Media is my business. So mine would be wealthlinkadvertising.com, wealthlinkconnection.com, WealthLink Revenue. I pretty much took every single domain WealthLink related you can imagine. So even if you wanted to steal my business plan and my name, you really couldn't, because I took all of the names for that, right? No more WealthLink Medias, WealthLink, anything else, all mine. Okay. So up next is after you get the email accounts, you want to scrape a leads list. So you find the leads list through, Outscraper, D7 Lead Finder, or Instant Data Scraper for the emails. We personally use Outscraper, right? So I actually just scrape some new leads here in the system, ready to send. And once they are ready to send, you just click download here, and then it's going to download those right here and here. So you have 2 Excel files, right, ready to go. From there, you want to verify all of the email accounts. So verify the emails through Million Verifier before sending. So you just bring those Excel sheets here and you plug them in, and you want to make sure they're cleaned, because a lot of these emails that they scrape for you, they're not cleaned, right? So if you were to send a bunch of emails to these uncleaned emails, you're going to get a high bounce rate, and it's not going to work. So number 6, you want to input leads into Smart Lead right after. So once they're clean, you want to input them into a system. You can use Instantly. We just use Smart Lead because it's our go-to. So you implement them in here, and you hit create account or create campaign here at the top. And then, you just create your campaign and upload your Excel file from there, right? So let's just say we already created that campaign. Up next is to craft personalized emails. And you want to craft these personalized emails, making sure, well, number 1, they're personalized, right? Number 2, they have spin tags. And number 3, you're checking for spammy words. So all these are very important to ensure that you have a high email deliverability rate, which just also ensures that you can send emails for the long run and they don't block you, right? So number 1 is to personalize every single email that you send. So let's have a look at, some of our emails that we're actually sending to these people. So, when we scrape a leads list, we make sure to scrape the review rating and the reviews, which is really important. So it helps personalize each one, right? So it starts off with, the subject line, 25 in-person estimates, 15 5-star reviews works really well. If you're selling, websites, it could be increase your conversions by 20%. Whatever the end goal somebody is wanting from your industry, you want to put that in the subject line and then put their company name, right? After that, it's happy, blah, 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 day of the week, good afternoon, day of the week. This is called spin tags. So it has a lot of different types of words for each section. They're just kind of said differently. So that way, when you start sending these emails, they're not all the same, right? So that's really important for long-term email health. And then I just, searched you up on Google, saw that you had this amount of reviews at this rating, and that makes it look like it's personalized. And then after that, more spin tags on, a testimonial of somebody you just helped. Like, we just helped blah, 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 increase blah, blah, blah with our blah, blah, blah. So super simple. And then at the end, it's just I made you a video on how you can do the same. You mind if I send it to you? And that's pretty much the whole kind of text that we use, right? And before you actually send that out, you want to put it through a spam checker, right? So you want to grab these words, you copy this, right? And then you put it into literally just called spam checker. Okay. And then you go to, we like mail meter, and you just copy and paste it here, right? And it's going to tell you everything that's unnatural. So I made sure to already do this so that everything sounds natural, but let's just say right here, we get you money. So this is poor because they're seeing this as shady. The word money's in it, stuff like that. So if you were to send a bunch of emails that were saying, we get you, or we can, get you money, or sounding something like that, you're going to eventually get blocked because, they're going to see that your emails are kind of shady. So you want to make sure that this is all good to go before sending the emails, and you do that through that system, right? So after you personalize every email, you use spin tags, and you're using spam checker to make sure they're not spammy. Then you can start sending the emails. And what you want to do is actually start sending, 35 emails a day. So these are all of our email accounts. They're all sending right now, and they're all sending 35 emails a day. If you do any more, it looks unnatural, right? So just 35 a day is all you need, right? Number 9 is respond to positive replies. So respond with your site in the first email to positive replies, and then also call them up immediately. So this person, they left us a good reply. Hi, Andre, thanks for the information. Can you please send that video over? So then we just send the video, or send, the email over right away. So that way, when we call them, they're not going to be like, well, I'm going to wait for the video. You want to make sure to send that over right away. Then you call them up right away and be like, hey, is this, this person didn't have a name, so it's going to be a little bit harder, right? So this is going to be, hey, is this whoever I was speaking back and forth with on contact@rockettint.com? Oh, yeah, this is him. Oh, okay, cool. Well, my name's Andre. What was your name again? And then it'd be like, oh, John. Okay, now we got his name. That's important. Yeah, John, I know we're just going back and forth through email in regards to and for this one, it would be 25 in-person estimates. Yeah, I know you're probably busy, so am I. I just thought I would give you a quick call, save you some time, just to see if, we would potentially even be a good fit. If I could, potentially ask you a couple questions, if that works with you. You see how it's like kind of natural? I'm saying, stuff like that. Tonality is extremely important in this in these sales calls. And then he's going to be like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's fine. And then you just ask him, well, most clients we work with, they're either dependent on inconsistent referrals or paying for expensive paid ads or Angie's List. You kind of fall into one of these categories. And then from there, you just like try to find his pain point. If he's paying for paid ads, you'd be like, whoa, that's expensive, Well, I wouldn't be doing that. We do SEO, so it's cheaper. And if they say, well, they're relying on referrals, it's like, oh, yeah, one of our other clients was too before working with us. It was extremely inconsistent. Some months were hard. Is that kind of what you're going through? Either one of those, you can find a pain point with whatever it is, and then you find that pain point, dig into it just a little bit deeper, and then get them on a strategy session, right? And so that's number 10. Last but not least, you want to get them on a strategy session and sell them. So get prospects on an hour-long strategy session and close them, right? And so that is the last part of the sequence. So I'll get them on a Google Meet call, schedule them in the calendar from the landing page that you should have created in the beginning of this video, right? And so you schedule them in here, put the first name, last name, and it puts them through a sequence through Go High Level where they're sent automated messages every, 24 hours before, hour before, 10 minutes before, text messages and emails, just to ensure that they don't miss the meeting, because these guys are extremely important. Without some kind of automated messaging sequence from Go High Level that we actually create, and we can just give straight to you if you want to be mentored by me, they're not going to join the call, right? Unless you have that. So again, extremely important to have that. And that pretty much covers everything. So again, if you want to get your first client within just 30 days, paying you $500 or more per month, click the link below at laptop-freedom, and we can help you out through WhatsApp and make sure that you get there. Again, if you found any value, comment below. I'll try to respond to everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.